Let's ask the internet. Let's ask all of you out there. Am I the only one who has some kind of sense of justice to this? That like this doesn't make any sense what we're seeing? Politics aside, opinions aside, people who were actually taken as genuine political prisoners, the January 6 people, the J6 people, those were actual political prisoners. That is the definition of a political prisoner. Whether you agree or disagree is irrelevant. But their whole lives turned upside down by all these people who are just following orders. And now all these people who are just following orders are now going to flip the script, and now they're the good guys. Because now we have a new orange leader. Am I the only one that sees this as really problematic? That all of these people that are just following orders will literally just follow whatever the orders are of whoever is paying them. Because that's what it certainly seems like. 2 weeks ago, nobody was enforcing the border or deportations. Now they're doing that. Now we're doing, so just a minute here. You're going to have to forgive my disingenuousness of asking the question, why wasn't it a problem then, but it's a problem now? See, this is the problem with people who don't think and who have no actual cognitive ability. They all seem to go into government for whatever reason. They all seem to go into some kind of position in either corporate government or whatever this bullshit is. They go into this stuff and they're like, oh, perfect. I no longer have to think. I can just take my brain out and do whatever I want, and I can just plan out what my next vacation is going to be like at taxpayer expense, no less. You can do stuff like that as opposed to people who actually have to think. Now, I tend to reserve my time for people who can think, so I have really no patience for people who can't do this. You have you haven't reasoned from any first principles at all. You're just going with wherever the money is. Now, that's okay, by the way. If you want to be indifferent to all of that, that's okay. Like a hitman or something like that. You can just be indifferent to all of it. But then why should any of us feel bad for anything that happens to you? Because I don't. When some cop, the tables get turned on the cop and everything, and then finally, he's getting beaten. It's like, I'm indifferent to it. I just don't care, right? Because of that. Because, see, I understand there's no good guys and no bad guys. This is a story with no good guys. This entire planet is filled with no good guys. That bullshit you see in the movies, that's all hype. That's nonsense, okay? This is a story where there is no actual good people that I can see. But, just based on watching your actions. I don't give a shit what your words are. Fuck your words. I watch your actions. Your actions tell me something else. All the corporate oligarchs out there who talk about how they want to, like America's favorite billionaire, going on about, we need to bring back birth rates, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that same guy is not exactly, he's not trying to hire Americans and then paying them a lot more money so that they can afford to have families. So who gives a shit what he says? Right? Watch what the fuck these people do. Stop listening to the bullshit that comes pouring out of their fucking cunt mouths. Start watching what they fucking do. They're going to do the exact opposite of everything they just fucking told you. It's industrialized hypocrisy. Is the only way I can think of it. So, am I the only one so to get to my question, it's like, am I the only one who thinks that all these people, all these prison guards and pigs and everybody that went along with all this shit that was blatantly unconstitutional, now they just get a pass and it's no big deal? No, just move on. Everybody's pardoned and stuff. It's all good. It's cool, bro. No, it's really not. Well, where's the Nuremberg trials? Right? We had, if you recall history, assuming the history is accurate, there were these Nuremberg trials. And these Nuremberg trials were specifically for people who said, well, I was just following orders. You don't understand. It's cool, bro. And it's like, no, it's not cool. No, you shouldn't have been following those orders. Those orders were wrong. Are you human? Are you sentient? Can you think for yourself? Because if your argument is, well, I'm not allowed to think for myself, then that makes you not human. Then that means that, then you don't. If you're declaring yourself that means you're not human. Therefore, you don't have human rights. Then therefore, we don't need to do anything for you to help you out and stuff. No, you see what I'm saying? This is an argument that cancels itself out very quickly. So which is it? Are you a human being? Okay, if you're a human being, then that means you can think for yourself. You have the capacity to think for yourself and not just blindly follow orders. Right? So Which is it? If it were me, I would give you all of you people the option. All of you who enforced all this bullshit, I'd give you the option. You can renounce your citizenship immediately, no harm, no foul. Turn in all your shit and get the fuck out of the country and stay gone and never come back. That'd be option number one. Option number two is you can take the honorable way out, the way the samurais used to take their way out when they were dishonored, disgraced, and shitbaggery like you people have done. So let's ask the internet. What do you guys think?